Hi, welcome to Ana story. My name is Ana. I am a tarot reader, and here that's what I do on my channel is I do tarot readings. They're usually freestyle, just whatever comes out is what comes out. If you happen to resonate with the messages, if you happen to like my face, if you like the vibes, if you like anything that you see, please do feel free to leave a comment. You could like the video, anything along those lines, or even if you just like to support just because spreading love is free. I appreciate it. I really do. So this reading that we're going to focus on today is going to be about love. It's necessarily not going to be about what to expect in love, but it's going to be about what's going on, rather, in your what's going on in your love. The first thing that I heard when connecting was listen to your heart. That was the main thing that I was getting. Listen to your heart. There's something here, I feel like a decision, or maybe you have to share your voice in some way, shape, or form to express your strength with whatever this is, that being whatever your heart is telling you to do. Because it feels like, it almost feels like you don't want to do it, you don't want to speak on what this is, or you don't want to act on what this is because there's like a bittersweet energy to it. Like you kind of know, if you were to do this, say this, or act on what your heart is telling you to do, that it would be a bittersweet moment, is what I'm getting. Talent. Straight off with talent, I'm getting transmuting. So you may be very good at transmuting energy. You could discover going throughout this that this is a talent of yours. I'm also getting that whilst being in this connection, you have realized that you're very good at transmuting energy. You're very good at it. Transmuting energy, in layman's terms, it's kind of like that saying, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. You know what I mean? Like, you do not become a victim of your circumstances. It's, you're making your own story. Or that was channeled. So I feel like you should be making your own story. Okay, and at the bottom, we have blessings. Okay, so before we get into the tarot, I definitely wanted to pull, a mutual energy, and then as well as your energy, right? Because I am picking up a little bit on this other person, where it does feel like the mutual energy between the two is bittersweet. It feels like on one end, someone is like grasping or like gripping on, like holding on for... It's like holding on for dear life, but at the same time, they also don't have a problem with letting it go. But it's like, for some reason, they're gripping onto it. And then there's this other energy, and there's this other energy, the main part of the energy that I'm getting, where it's like they're holding the string, like they're holding it, and they're kind of just like, they don't want to be holding it, but they are. It's very strange. Anyway, it's strange to explain, but I do understand the energy. Like, what I'm getting is that you and this other person, I feel like, are living life through somebody else. Like, the way that you're living life is because something was like passed down to you. Like, I'm getting trauma bonding heavily with this, but there's something here, like it's trauma bonding that happened because of something that was like generational. Like, both of you could share like the beliefs of like being like incompetent in some way, shape, or form, where I feel like this was passed down through just like generations, where like there's no like capabilities, or there's like no other way to live life other than how your parents lived life, their parents, and then so on and so forth. That's what that feels like. So let's get a mutual energy that's shared between you and this other person here. Exactly. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, you know that. Like, yeah, you both are aware of this. So that's a mutual energy that's shared between the two. Now, I just want to get an energy that is energy that resonates with you. Let's watch it. Okay, and then we have, yes, thank you, Spirit. Don't let your past hold you back. Exactly. And what I'm getting with the past, like this, I'm getting, this is like things that were passed down onto you. Like, you grew up watching your parents, let's just call, it doesn't have to be this exactly, but the example that I'm getting is that, let's just say that you grew up watching like an abusive connection between your parents. So it's kind of like, therefore you were raised to go out and kind of find a person it's like you're continuing the trauma in a way. But there's something here about that it's going to be broken. Yeah, we have worked through your fears. As I was just about to say that, it feels like you and this other person need to have like a true, honest, genuine conversation, a heart to heart about what it is that's going on and where you both are currently at. Because it feels like at where it stands right now, you and this other person may have like different, like let's just call it like different life goals. Like you and this other person might have different life goals. Yeah. And back to the maturity level thing, like the song I keep hearing is, you know, Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter, but it's the one part where she's like my, like, heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another, please don't embarrass me, you know, mother effer. That's the line that right there that was giving me like a maturity level type thing. But with that song, it's like this person is already aware of the fact that, with the Empress coming out here, it's like this person, I feel like it's you. You're already aware of the fact of how this person is or how it's going to go, but you're just, it feels like you're kind of just going along with it. Page of Wands. Yeah, like you're just going along with it is what it feels like. Yes. The Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of like, this is that energy that I was getting before about like the past, like beliefs being passed down onto you. Going from the Empress to the Nine of Pentacles, like this is giving me that you are more than capable of, I want to say like being independent, being on your own. As I say, more than capable. We have Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. Yes, you are more than capable to create your own story, but I'm also getting your own character, because like we picked up before, the character, I feel like that it's giving me, I'm getting the example of like an actor that's being handed a script and they're being told, this is what your character is, this is what they sound like, this is what they believe in, this is what they look like, this is the love partner that they're going to have, this is what they're going to do. It's almost like, in a way, your parents kind of handed you that script and you just went along with it. But it feels like you're about to step into a time, or you know what I'm trying to say. You're about to step into a time where that's going to become more abundantly clear that you have the capabilities to be very nurturing towards yourself and towards your own life goals and what you have going on. This is that message I was picking up on, where I feel like you and this other person need to have a sit down, like a chit chat, to really understand where you both are at and where you want to go. Because now, what is that song? What is that song? We were dancing all night, just walked in like before. No, just walked in like before. We were dancing all night, then they stole him away, took you out of my life. You just need to remember. Yeah, Blue Jeans. Blue Jeans by Lana Del Rey. Then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah. There's a lot of confusion. I'm getting that. There's a lot of confusion that's in this connection as it stands right now. Let's see what else that we can get from here. Because it's not like it's not like this person is just going about life with like, oh, I don't really care about what's going on or who I'm affecting. I'm getting that on the outside they could appear that way, but on the inside it's like they're different. They're different. Page of Cups, exactly. But they could have been told or shown like throughout their own upbringing that like that's not how a man is supposed to be or how they're supposed to act in relationships. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the Tower. Yeah, I'm looking at the Tower card here. Yeah, I'm hearing something about a standstill. So like there's a certain level that has been reached in a way within the connection that that you're sharing. It definitely feels as if like with the Tower card here, what was established, I feel like I'm getting different like messages with this. So like, one, what was established in the relationship to begin with, that you being brought down, it's like you're both being brought down, back down to reality, right? And then the other message I'm getting is that with like just you yourself, like what was once established in you with it, like your beliefs and outlooks on life and things like that, that too is changing. Like that's changing. And with the Tower card, I'm also getting work through your fears and with blessings. I feel like you recognize that this is a blessing, like it's happening for a reason, and that's a good thing. That's why I feel like this energy is very much bittersweet, you know, where it's like I don't want to, what's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you. NSYNC, tearing up my heart. So it's kind of like you're aware that it's gonna hurt either way. You're aware it's gonna hurt either way, but it feels like you're now recognizing, or you're soon about to recognize, that the amount of pain is far greater if you were to stay in this if you were to stay where this is at. Like if you were to try to stay like in this tower where everything is clearly falling apart, you know what I mean? Like if this were you, like right here, and somehow you were able to latch onto the tower, like it's more painful for you to try to stay in a building that's falling apart rather than you to just take the pain of hitting the ground and then you know, walking off from it. We'll just assume that the tower is not that we'll just assume that the tower is not that big. But yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm looking at, oh wow, look at that. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about with this bittersweetness. I'm looking at the Sun card and the Five of Cups. There's that bittersweet energy that I'm picking up on. Yeah. Like you could hold on to the tower with these 3 cups that are spilt over, or you could recognize that there's still so much more life and possibilities with the 2 of Cups upright. It's like where is your energy better placed at is kind of what that feels like. Yeah, I'm just curious what's at the bottom of this. 3 of Pentacles. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? There's more life. There's more possibilities. There's more fish in the ocean. Okay, so for this spread, I was very curious because of the amount of like confusion that is here. I just want to further clarify the cards here. Okay, so let's see what the Empress is here. Okay, so the Empress, I'm looking at the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups fell out in reverse. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to put this layout. Okay, the Empress and the 4 of Cups reversed. Yeah, with the Magician at the bottom, like the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Cups reversed is giving me like you can make things happen. But at the same, because I feel like with that energy, I am getting my head ahead of myself. So to stay present, right? I feel like this is clarifying the message we were getting before about with like not having capabilities, you know what I mean? Or like the belief that we don't have to get up and like do anything. This is like the energy of like being in a because we're talking about love here. So this is giving me like you could have been raised with a type of like motherly type figure, and I'm saying that because it's the Empress here, where all they have to do is just like sit and maybe like clean the house and cook the dinner and have kids and look after kids. That's what it's giving me, like a very old-timey type of like way of how women were viewed, like in the household. Like that's what this is giving me. Okay, so let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is. Okay, so I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles. With the Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I almost feel like with this energy is like... Your intuition and your discernment... It's like your intuition and your discernment is so powerful, but it's almost like you don't recognize that. I'm looking at the Seven of Swords here that came out kind of like boop, 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 like sideways. So yeah, it's like I feel like you don't recognize that, or you haven't been able to recognize that until potentially up until this point. I'm hearing like it's like you could just be now like coming online to that thought. Like, oh, maybe life doesn't have to be like this, you know? So let's see what the Seven of Cups is about. I feel like for this one, these messages were a little bit all over the place. All right, so it's like obviously Six of Wands. You want to be successful. You want to be successful, but it's kind of like... which decision or which way is going to be like the most balanced, or the choice, or which choice is going to be the most aligned with where you're at, or at least where you want to go. Oh look, and the Two of Cups flip back over, so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Because with remaining in the realm of like love, so it's like you want to be successful in your partnerships. I'm getting that, but you're kind of just like, I've always lived life this certain way, and you hit a point where you're realizing it's not working for you. It's not working for you, and you can no longer stay where you're at. I don't want to say that you can't. It's like you can no longer stay where you're at within the current energy. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like that energy of love and like having like a genuine like heart to heart would be, I don't want to say necessary, but it would at least be a good start. And if you're not having it with this person, then at least have it with yourself. I'm hearing like I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. So maybe like at one point when you and this person first were together, like you both were kind of like at the same maturity level. But yeah, I'm seeing, or I'm feeling that you have just matured past that. You're now past that. Going back to the life goals. Oh yeah, I didn't realize the Ace of Pentacles fell out. The life goals. We're gonna put that here with the Page of Cups. No, we're not. I'm here, no, we're not. Okay, no. So we'll actually clarify the Page of Cups here. Oh, this is a lot. That's okay. So I'm looking at the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, sweet cheek, sweet, beautiful soul here. But do not let your past hold you back. Oh, I just feel like you have to recognize, or you're soon going to recognize, thank you as I say that, you're soon going to recognize that you have all the capabilities to move on, to still be productive, to still be stable, all of these things. Okay, what do we have here? I'm looking at the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is the divine kind of handing you that sweet energy within this bittersweet energy. I feel like they're kind of having you like focus more towards on like that sweet energy, and then this is you right here listening to your heart. And this cup that he has right here, I feel like it's one of these cups within this seven. So now we have the Seven of Cups twice. That there's one of these cups, one of these choices, one of these decisions, or something that you want to speak on or do, in which you are going to be successful in making that decision that is the most aligned with you. Like, you're going to do that. It has like there's that potential that is there. It's like what the potential is the energy that's already present by you just listening to your heart and going in, making choices based off of that flow, based off of that energy, to make something happen within your own life. When it does come to your love life, that is where I feel like that Page of Pentacles is coming into play with that. Like, it has the potential. It's like, first you just kind of have to like make the choice or the decision that you know your heart is telling you to make. I'm looking at Temperance here. Yeah, I don't know why Temperance, I'm hearing balance with Temperance. But I feel like either way, with the Temperance underneath the deck, like the energy that you're working with right now is like that sweet energy, that love energy. Yeah. And then I'm looking at the Star card here. The Star card. And this is like faith. It's also restoration as well. So this could be you restoring like the faith like within yourself. It also could be you restoring the faith within this connection, because this is also giving me the graduation here, that once you know you and this person like truly communicate, you may find out that you are able to work together. There seems to be that there needs to be like a new found or a new established like way of doing, way of belief that maybe you and this person share when it does come to this connection. Yeah, like as long as you're able to do that with this new start, then it had, like we saw, it has the potential. It really does. The only thing is that if you're incorporating or if you're involving this other person, you're gonna have to hear them out and to see if what they're saying, I guess, and what their actions are do align with your own life goals. Because it's giving that when you and this person first were together, that was then. Now you guys are at where you're at now, and something's changed. Something has changed. Something needs to give with, you know, the Tower card here, and work through your fears. Something needs to change. Something needs to give. Yeah, so it's funny because I feel like we just got the same message that we did with clarifying the Page of Cups. You know, that was the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Like, you are more than capable, I'm getting, to create the life that you want. You're more than capable of going through, of making the change and going through the change. Right here, you know, we have work through your fears. One of your fears could be like not being alone, you know, like not being alone. But it's like independence looks really good on you though. It does. It suits you very well. And just because you're independent doesn't mean that you're independent of love. Like, that's not what that means. Independent meaning like you yourself are responsible. I'm seeing 444 on this timer. You yourself are responsible for your own life, in a sense. More than capable, yeah. I'm just getting like you're more than capable to pick yourself back up from whatever damage, we'll just call it that, whatever damage could be done from either walking away from the situation or trying to reach a mutual ground within the situation. There also could be something here about codependency, because I'm hearing the song again, Tearing Up My Heart, how they can feel the pain with or without you. So you could resonate with either you or your person having like maybe some codependent tendencies. Like they very much rely on you for certain things. And I'm seeing a lot of cups. So maybe for like, I'm hearing emotional like validation, they could rely a lot on you for that. Or you them, you know, just flip flop it however it needs to be. Because we're going from the Seven of Cups to the Page of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Yeah. So it's almost like get open, get curious, I'm getting. But then also I'm getting this energy of like lightheartedness, childlikeness as well. With one of these cups here. One of these choices that you're emotionally connected to that you have to make. It's almost like make it in a way where there's no bad blood dependent on either if you're gonna try to reason with it or walk away. Like there's no need for there to be bad blood is what I'm getting. Like even with yourself, like let's say if you would resonate with wanting to or choosing to walk away and that's what you do, then it's also like there's no need for any like bad blood or for you to take like the negative energy from that into your future. Because whatever you have in your like your future with the Nine of Cups, like it is a wish fulfillment for you. Like you're going to be satisfied with whatever choice it is that you're going to make. You're going to be satisfied. And that's not to say that if right now you decide to work it out with this person, it doesn't mean that you may decide to actually do something, you know, walk away. You know what I mean? It's still going to be a choice that you're satisfied with. And it could work vice versa. If you decide to walk away and then maybe sometime down the road go back, then shit. That's just what your story is. But it's going to look however you want it to look with the Nine of Cups, because you are going to get the outcome or the wish or the energy, whatever it is that you're looking for right now that you are currently missing. You're going to ensure that that's what you get based off of whatever choice or decisions that you're going to make. With harm to none, you know? Because, again, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is a mature type of energy. Very mature. Okay, I'm looking at the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Whatever choice, because the Lovers also does speak of a choice or a decision that needs to be made. Whatever choice or decision you're going to make, you're going to be stable in it no matter what. You really are. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's see what the sorry. Let's see what the Nine of Cups is here. Whoa. Okay, so I feel like, remember how I was saying like no bad blood and that you're more than capable, this, that, and that, and this. We have the Nine of Cups reverse, Judgment reverse, and the Seven of Wands upright, clarifying the Nine of Cups here. And then at the bottom we have the King of Pentacles here. Okay, I just had to sit with this energy. So what I'm getting is that when you make these choices, don't converse with anybody else. Like, make sure you're making these choices based off solely what you are desiring and what you want. Because I'm getting that, again, it potentially may block you off from what exactly it is that the choice that you want to make by perhaps listening to other people or taking other people's advice or their opinions. And I pulled a Hierophant card as a clarifier here for the Judgment reverse. I feel like this is like you with the Hierophant we picked up on before, being your own teacher. Like you were making your own choices based off of the wisdom that you have. This is you in that role here. For In Aquarius, I really can't stand technology. I can't, because that part of the reading I just did, the video deleted itself. I did your advice, sugar honey iced tea. So I'm just gonna summarize as best as I can. So I'm not sure where I left off with, but straight into your advice, we have leap, right? So that leap was giving me change, and with whatever change that you're going to make, the universe is going to be in support of that. They're going to support it, because we clearly see with the Hierophant out here, you're going to make the choice that is most aligned with you. That choice that you're going to make, the universe is going to support it. They just are asking for you to listen to that intuition. Oh right, that's why how that came up is because when I was initially shuffling the card Align Your Life, like what isn't aligned or needs to change, like that card had like popped out, but I didn't take it because I was still shuffling. But we did take note that that's your advice. Figure out in whatever shape or form that doesn't align. You know, it could be this person, it could be something within you, it could be something that's shared between the two of you. You know, that's going to be up to you to decide. You can choose to include this person, or you cannot. That choice is going to be up to you. But I would just suggest that whatever choices that you do make, try your best to make the choices where like it's not going to leave a bitter taste in your mouth, you know. And then we had Take a Break, A Life's Work, Not a Season, Get Off the Treadmill. And what that was giving me is that since we're talking about love here, right? If this love is making something feel like love is a chore, or love is a job, or love is draining, then get away from it. Get away from it and walk outside. Because I was really drawn to this woman that was standing in this water outside of this building or fixture here, where she's standing in the water and it's like she's feeling all of this emotion that is bittersweet. But it's like this woman is choosing to lean more into the sweet energy of that emotion, because she knows like it's not steering her wrong in the end. She knows that. You know this. You know in the end it's not steering you wrong. Because what I saw at the bottom was beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher, sisterhood of the rose. This is giving me like you're going to do exactly what it is that spirit is guiding you to do, because it feels like you yourself are like mystical or woohoo or intuitive at the very least, in a sense. Because we kept getting that too, like whatever choices or decisions you know you have to make, you're already aware that they need to be made, you know. I'm like, no lie, this reading was like a little bit challenging for me to get through. It just felt like that energy really didn't want to come out. But, you know, I tried my best to get through it. That's why I kept my hat on, because it was a little, I don't want to get caught up in the confusion myself. Although I feel like I did like here and there. If you made it to this far, like I hands down, the hardest of my hearts, I really appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate anybody that you know, takes a stroll through my hood. Yeah. I appreciate anybody that does. But for this one specifically, I really just wanted to share with you if you made it this far. Like I'm sorry if it seemed a little bit choppy or spotty or a little bit all over the place. It's just the energy that was here, and I was trying my best to like stay above that. But yeah, thank you for your patience. You're a patient person. We saw that with the Temperance. Thank you for your patience, and your kindness and your generosity. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for those that have made it this far. But those are all the messages that I am getting for you, loves. And I really do. I pray that they found you very well. Okay. And I will catch y'all when I catch y'all. All right. Bye.